knew I wanted to become a midwife when my oldest son was born. I felt like I didn't have a great birth experience. I felt like there was a disconnect. So I decided to go to school to become a labor and delivery nurse, to be at the bedside and work with women one-on-one. While I was doing that, I learned about certified nurse midwives. So I went and worked with them, and I thought, this is amazing. They know these patients throughout their entire pregnancy from start to finish. They see them for well woman visits, birth control visits, and I thought, that sounds really rewarding and I want to do that. And I feel like now I'm giving women back something that I didn't get to experience. What I like most about women's medicine is being able to work with women across the continuum of their lifespan, from the first time they start menstruating all the way through menopause. The most challenging part of my job would be when a patient suddenly goes from being low risk, where we can have that close relationship and keep caring for them, to suddenly becomes high risk and does need the physicians to intervene. However, we feel like we maintain that connection by keeping the communication lines open and still working with them and asking questions as much as we can. My most memorable patient encounter would be with I can name so many, because just working here and meeting patients and getting to take care of them from the beginning of their pregnancy all the way through, being there at their bedside during labor, catching their baby, and then following up for their postpartum visits. I can't really name just one memorable encounter. If I had to describe myself in 3 words, I would say I'm compassionate, dedicated, and responsive. In my spare time, I enjoy spending time with my 2 sons and my husband. I also, on my days off and even my work days, I'm doing some sort of yoga or meditation. I love to cook, but I wouldn't say I'm very good at it. And I'm an avid reader and a news junkie. I think Orange Coast Women's Medical Group is different than other OBGYNs. As funny as this sounds, the size of the practice makes a big difference. So while you might think that you would have a more intimate relationship with someone in a smaller practice, I feel like we do a really good job of providing that care even with such a large group. And also you're going to get the best care because if you have something going on that one person can't handle or has more questions, someone else is there to be able to answer those questions and provide better care if needed.